Tight game. Tight game. In the end, mistakes determine the outcome. We made a couple mistakes to give them their goals, and first goal, tough goal. That's one that Koss got to have. Second one is a bad turnover by Pearson, and then we're chasing the game a little bit. I like where we were hanging around. Our execution wasn't very good. We were kind of tinkering with things, see if we could find some players that could execute enough to get us back in the game. And we got ourselves back in the game, and then you get into overtime, it's a crapshoot.
With some of the turnovers, Dave, do you view it more as a little bit careless, or is it?
No, it's poor execution. Poor execution by players that either are trying to make a better play than that's available, or just not dealing with the speed and executing at that speed, and not getting done. Like they're just not, plays aren't getting made. And some of them, I mean, the other team checks hard. I mean, you got to, but there's plays that have to get made. I call NHL plays that have to get made. We didn't have enough of them the first half of the game. Second half of the game, we started to make some.
Does Chason just seem half a step behind? He just can't get to the pucks, or am I watching?
He, you know, I put him in that place to give him a good opportunity tonight, and there wasn't a lot happening there. Just a lot of pucks going through him, like just things, just not much generating there.
Not just tonight, but the last 7, 8 games, the offense hasn't been getting much going. Is that a symptom of anything, or is it just one of those stretches that happen?
No, that's we got to work hard for our goals. The execution part of it can be better, but we got to work hard for our goals.
So in a game like today, do you lament the ones you gave up or the ones you didn't score? How do you look at that?
In a game like this where it's going to be very tight, I don't like giving up easy ones. They're too hard to get, so why give up easy ones, right? And we had, I mean, both teams had some chances. I thought we pushed as the game went on. Third period, I thought we were pushing, but they clogged things up, and Kemper's a good goalie, right? So you can't give easy stuff away. I don't care who you're playing in the league, you can't give easy stuff away, and when you do, you're chasing the game. And in our situation where we're not exactly leading the league in goals scored, so it's you got to find a way to stay in the game.
It seemed to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the standard of officiating kind of got a little bit lax.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious how you felt like your forwards pushed through.
I'll worry about our execution ahead of the referee's execution today. But yeah, you get frustrated. Every game there's frustrating calls here or there, and some go for you, some go against you. So that didn't determine the outcome tonight.
Pearson didn't play, I don't think, after that giveaway. Is that just because he has to learn to move his feet more, or is he?
He struggled the whole game. He had a tough night. The pace of the game was just a little bit much for him to handle tonight, so we had to play somebody else in that place.
Is that because he's played in Europe where there's more time, or does he just want to slow it down to his own pace?
You know, it's a fast-paced game, a hard game. For whatever reason, he just didn't have it tonight, so we played somebody else.